Hi, good morning. Welcome back to today's session. Today's topic is profitability. Profitability in the manufacturing operations and in the MSMEs. Now, MSMEs are in the supply chain network. Tier 3 is supplying to Tier 2, Tier 2 is supplying to Tier 1, Tier 1 is supplying to OEM. And in this network, we have to produce, we have to supply defect free, and we have to ensure delivery on time as per the customer schedule. So ultimately it is, we have to be all time on our toes and give the service to the customer. But while doing that, we have to ensure profit out of manufacturing and out of operations. And this is a challenge. Now somebody may say, what is that new we are talking on that? The new is profitability is the concern of any ancillary management. But giving the profitability, contributing towards profitability, especially in the operations, the shop floor team has to be made aware of that. Shop floor people, right from operator to the operations manager, we have to educate them, we have to train them, we have to increase their awareness about cost topics, and then when they perform, definitely their contribution for improving the profitability can be expected. So this is new in today's interaction. So normally we all know that price of our product is being decided in discussion with customers, and it is mutually agreed upon. And once it is agreed upon, then at least variable cost portion, then normally that is not revised and it is changed. We have to operate within the whatever agreed cost, and we have to give the service. But when we do work on day-to-day basis, the scenario is there is some deterioration. There are some operations or activities which are going out of cost budget, and sometimes there is a cost improvement. So all this put together is always a concern that my profitability is not deteriorating, it is very much under control and it is improving day to day. But for shop floor people, they don't calculate the profitability, and for them it is not easy also. But in TPM, they are being taught what is the production loss cost and what is the cost loss. And those things are visible on day-to-day working in the shop floor, whereas profitability is not at all visible. It is calculated over some period, monthly, quarterly, yearly, and whatnot. But production loss cost and cost loss, it is a visible situation in the shop floor in day-to-day working. And that's the term the people, shop floor people understand it. So our job is to educate them to eliminate production loss cost and cost loss. Now the logic behind is in any manufacturing or operations, 6 resources are being used in production: material, man, machine, tooling including consumables, energy and process, power and energy and process. So all these resources put together is the production or operation activity. And ultimately the goal is whether all these resources are being utilized optimized way. With that logic, we have to revisit our day-to-day working situation. And for that we have to make a CFT of shop floor people, production team, quality team, maintenance including tool maintenance team, and some support functions as and when required like PPC, purchase, engineering. And this CFT should revisit product by product, operation by operation, all these resources, man, material, machine, method, tool fixture, power and energy. And while revisiting, they should identify one is what is cost loss. That is the wastage. Second is what are the systems in the shop floor so that there is a cost control as per the sanctioned budget. And whether those systems are user friendly, those are getting monitored, and whether those are effective or not. What are the gaps into that? And third is what is the potential for cost improvement? What are the kaizens by which we can improve upon the cost? What are the value adding proposals we can identify? So this CFT should study product by product, operation by operation, and each resource used for that operation. And identify the gaps, identify the potential for the improvements, make a roadmap, and then it is a management responsibility to support the implementation of that roadmap. If we continue this task, product by product, then I am sure there will be shop floor people will be in position to control the production loss cost as well as cost loss, and there will be good number of proposals coming for the cost improvement, value addition, and like that. And if we continue like this, then when we calculate the profitability, I am sure profitability parameters will be as per our expectation. If at all there is any deterioration can be stopped. Control as per the cost budget, that will be ensured by the shop teams, and there will be good proposals for cost improvement topics. This will help us to improve our organization and ensure the growth of our operations. Intangible benefit is, as I told earlier, there is no point in shop floor people come and work and go home. They are also part of our organization, and they should be educated so that they show the performance out of their work, and performance along with the cost sensitiveness. So even our operator also has to be educated for what is the waste, how I can control, what is the budgeted cost. For example, drill. One drill is supposed to give this much life, whether it be at all it is giving that life. If it is a premature replacement, he has to take somebody's help. And then cost improvements. There are good number of examples by which cost loss is happening. For example, air leakages, oil leakages, coolant leakages, tool breakages, generating scrap out of production. Some products are getting scrapped. So all these things can be controlled only if we educate our shop floor people. Then only we can improve upon. So the topic is old, but the approach is new. We have to educate all our shop floor team and functions for their cost sensitivity, and then only they can contribute for cost control, and ultimately it will help us to improve our profitability. So thank you very much. We'll come back with a new topic in next session. Thank you very much.